Hi everyone, it's Dan. It is 5:15 on Wednesday evening, January 30th. Tomorrow I am going to get a procedure called a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. It's a new type of bariatric surgery that is very different from the gastric bypass. It is where a portion of my stomach is going to be cut out, and I am going to be left with a much smaller stomach, so that the amount of food that I could eat at one time is going to be greatly limited. And the hunger hormone called ghrelin is also going to be suppressed a great deal, so that my appetite is going to be reduced a great deal. So that's going to be a great benefit to me, because that's always been my biggest issue. And the reason why I'm making this is because I noticed on YouTube that there's a lot of people who have gotten this procedure who have made a video log showing their journey of the videos of the vertical sleeve up until the time that they make it, and showing the progress that they've made after their surgery. So I've decided that I'm going to do the same thing. And at this point, I do not plan on uploading this video until after I get the procedure done. Reason being, I don't have a problem with people knowing about it after I get it done. I'm just being very selective of who I have told about this before I've got it done. Reason being is because I know that there's a good number of people that would try to talk me out of it, especially a large number of people in my spiritual community who believe with everything that everything should be the all-natural route. So at this point, this is something I am dead set certain on. I'm extremely certain that this is the right thing for me to do. And so many things in my life I feel uncertain about. It's one of my characteristics, but this is the one thing I feel completely certain about. So there's no going back now. I'm certain that this is the right thing for me to do, and I will be doing it. So by the time you see this video, this means that I would have already gotten the procedure done, and it's too late to do anything about it. No point in trying to talk me out of it at this point, because at this point it will have been done and it is irreversible. So it has been quite a journey over the past 7 months. This isn't the type of thing that you can just go into the hospital and tell the doctor, hey, cut my stomach open. This is something that I needed to go on a big journey on, where, let me just adjust this here. So I'm looking directly into the camera, looking directly at you. I'm not sure if I was before. If I wasn't, I apologize for that. I should be looking directly in now. So anyway, saying that I first decided to check this out 2 summers ago, and I went into Lawrence Hospital, met with a nurse practitioner. Her name is Jane Alexander, lovely nurse practitioner, and at that point I originally was considering the lap band surgery. And then she showed me all 4 of the different types, and when she showed me the sleeve, that looked a bit more appealing. So I decided to go with that. So started the journey then, but then I really didn't follow through with it all the way, and fell off track, and in the process during that year actually ended up gaining about 15-20 more pounds then. So then the following summer I decided, let me go back, and this time I'm serious about it, and I'm going to stick with it this time. And so the following summer I went back, and it turned out it was actually exactly a year to the day that I had first seen her the previous year. It wasn't deliberate, but just happened to work out that way. So this time I decided to stick with it, went through a 6-month process of nutritional weight loss counseling, where I needed to see a nutritionist. Her name's Mary Pat Hughes, really wonderful woman, great support, and gave me a bunch of guidelines to follow. The main part of the diet was just having a lot of bariatric protein shakes. We'll get the bag, show it to you. Bariatric Advantage. Been wolfing down a lot of these shakes the past several months. There are a lot of people might complain about the taste of it, but personally for me I find them really delicious. Very satisfying, satiating, so they have done me a lot of good. So I've been doing that, having that just with protein, vegetables, really cutting out virtually almost all carbs. And that in itself has done me a great deal of good. I've lost just about 30 pounds with that. This past summer, started off on the journey weighing around 272. Actually, last June I was actually tipping the scales at around 280. So at this point I'm just around 241, 242. So I have lost 30 pounds in the past 7 months. So that in itself has done me a great deal of good. And I know that there's a good number of people that would look at me and say, well, you've lost that much weight, why don't you just keep doing the same thing and you won't need the surgery? Well, I have been down that road before. I have tried losing weight before through Weight Watchers, taken off the weight successfully, only to put it back on. So I see this as a solution that is going to be a long-term solution that will benefit me in the long run. And this is something that I have put a great deal of thought into, have done a lot of research. I know what the potential risks are, what the potential complications might be, and more than anything else, I know what the benefits will be. I have done so much research on this looking for horror stories for the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and honestly I haven't really been able to find any. Seen some negative things with the bypass or the band, but hardly anything with the sleeve. Just seen positive outcomes with that, especially with the video logs on YouTube. All positive things, and really noticed a tremendous deal of differences with the people on their journeys with this. So, anyway, it's going to be tomorrow morning, January 31st. I'm going to get my surgery done by Dr. Aaron Roth at Lawrence Hospital. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very excited about it. A little nervous, but as I said, I'm sure that this is the right thing for me to do. And I will be in touch with all of you and keep you up to date in terms of how I'm doing. So I hope that this has been somewhat educational for you, and I'll definitely let you know and show you how I'm doing with my journey, both in terms of my experiences as well as letting you see the difference in terms of my weight loss down the road. Alright, have a good night, guys. Bye.